Stoic Life Principle 5. Happiness is an inside job. In life we face various kinds of situations ranging from good to bad. But what determines those events being good or bad, embarrassing or triumphant, humorous or boring, is not the events themselves but our interpretations about those events. It is what we choose to say to ourselves about those events that define the impact they have upon our lives. This means that our reaction to events are the direct result of our own thoughts and interpretations about events. Our own interpretations and beliefs about events and people color and shape our reality and perception. We can look at any situation in life and find a negative or positive interpretation for it. Our interpretation, the meaning we give to that event, will then decide our reaction to that event. The difference between reaction and non-reaction to an event lies solely in our interpretation of that event. This means that we have the power to decide the impact of events upon our lives, to minimize it or to maximize it. This is not only a philosophical truth, it is also a psychological truth. As the psychotherapist and founder of the School of Individual Psychology, Alfred Adler pointed out, the meanings of events are not determined by the situations themselves, but by ourselves through the meanings we give to those situations. Therefore, it is up to us to decide if something is going to weaken us or strengthen us, if something is going to hurt us or encourage us. For instance, in the book The 50th Law by Robert Greene, 50 Cent commented that, "Every negative in life is a positive. The bad things that happen to me, I somehow make them good. That means you can't do anything to hurt me." This comment shows how 50 Cent chose to interpret the negative events that he faced as a source of positive encouragement. While some people decide to look at hardships in life as a permanent state of misery and wallow in it, some decide to look upon hardships as a challenge and muster up the energy to face them. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus pointed out, Socrates was not afraid of death because he did not view death as a terrible event. Socrates viewed death as a blessing that should be welcomed. This interpretation helped him face his own death with composure. This also indicates the power of beliefs and interpretations in shaping reactions to reality. So, keep this principle in mind. Whenever you are disturbed or disappointed in life, by a person or a situation, pay attention to your thoughts and interpretations about it. It is ultimately up to us to decide if we are going to look at a situation and hurt ourselves, with our own interpretations, or if we are going to say to ourselves, "This is insignificant and not worthy of my attention and energy." Keeping this principle in mind can help us become less critical of ourselves, people and circumstances. Finally, remember the words of 50 Cent in the book The 50th Law. Events in life are not negative or positive. They are completely neutral. It is your mind that chooses to interpret them as negative or positive.